They did. No, don't
Okay,
remember.
it's 2 o'clock already. The view result is here.
Are you recording yourself?
I'm recording myself.
Okay.
Am I recording myself? I am recording myself.
Okay, click.
Yes. Do that.
Wait.
Just click. Just click.
Hi, I'm OKJ, and in 18 months, I'll be taking my Chinese O-level exams for the very first time. I know for a fact that this is going to be a painful challenge for me, and so I want to take all of this time prior to taking my Chinese O-level exam papers and starting from the very bottom. 送给你。
I don't want to be too optimistic.
这个不是1、2天学得会的。
I would say there is a fighting chance.
很多时候我觉得都是要问一下啦，为什么你要学习这个新的东西？你的出发点在哪里？你的动力就在哪里？
你好，老师。
哎呀，这么早来了？
这么早就来了，刚刚好。
其实有时候他们在讲，学好另一种语言的时候，你可能会打开一种新的天地，对不对？
我最想要的
对，就是一种一个完全新的天地。
哟 ，Hello，
成绩单，
成绩单，成绩单，哇，刚刚好。
哇，你的中文字写的也不错啊。
还可以啦。
一个20多岁的人要去考试，然后呢重新学习中文，其实真的蛮难。然后呢，与此同时，因为他也当着他的一个挑战，就是要很自然、深入的来聊天，来接受访问。我觉得已经做到了，谈到这个地方。
真的，第一次是当然是要谢谢你花这笔时间来，就是让我也是练习一下华语。可是因为我现在还在练习华语，所以我是会看我的手机一下。那希望你不会介意。
好，没问题。
送信来喽！
所以华文就是一个，应该说它的内容很丰富啦。你有一定的背景跟基础之后，你会发现不一样的世界。
其实语言它是自成一套规律，然后它是一个很美的事物，对我来说。
但是如果你能阅读的话，你了解的更深，它就能形成你文化的一部分。
Because oftentimes we do not really sit down and think about historic past and how they actually really matter to us. It's more of like a journey of reflection to know your roots.
我来这边已经30多年了，
所以这30多年，
我从这里开始练习说法啊，我们通过交谈多交流啊，自然会进。
因为语言其实是一个水滴石穿的一个过程，语言是在随着社会的一个变化而不断变化的。
哎，你好。
Hello。
Yeah.
送给你的。
Thank you.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for like more than 10 years already, right?
Yeah, more than 10 years.
Why?
I think it's very interesting.
Interesting.
I mean, there are many stories and lessons from life that we can learn from this film. 从中可以领悟到人生的真理。
I'm glad that I see the importance of this now, because even to date, I might not understand certain Chinese terms and I have to Google Translate. But then, when I was younger, I didn't see the value of it. I didn't think it would be so important.
现在我有自信是，很多人都知道我了嘛，然后我觉得他们支持我，我才有这个动力，认真的去做得更好。
Hello, Ryan， 你觉得这种要拍照的是要有 patience 怎么讲啊？就是
耐心。
对，
我觉得你拍每个东西都要有耐心。
你看，我们中国有一句俗话，就老辈人说的，只要你功夫深，铁棒也能磨成针，铁杵也能磨成针，对不对？只要你用心的去学。 不管再难的事情，你肯定会把它给学得会的。
And I think that's where true learning takes place, when you come from a humble spirit and lower yourself and not think that you know everything.
我觉得从嘉靖身上可以看到，真的是学习这个东西，不管你是任何年龄来讲的话，都应该要注入你的生活当中。
也就是说，不管你体验到的，我体验到的，他体验到的，其他人体验到的，到最后其实都回归到人。
When you are willing to do something and you want to reach help, people are always like very welcoming one, and they just really help you to travel.
也就是说，我们人心里从一开始就有一个很善良的种子，这个善良种子会推动你去学习，因为你希望自己会越来越好。你希望自己越来越好，你也希望别人越来越好。
Yeah, I think the main reason I do it is because certain people who in the past walked the path before me inspired me. So I always believe that it's like a 传承. You cannot, expect the next generation to be interested out of the blue and there's nobody there to sort of pass the baton, then it's very hard for them to believe that it's possible. I just want to show to others that, it's something that is possible if you put your heart to it.
Babe, 你要拿着
谢谢。你是一个非常非常好的一个典范，因为15年后你还这么坚持的把这个华语学好。
你真的是很努力，才有办法在这么短时间内掌握那个华语的那个沟通能力。对，这个是不容易。
Yeah, not you. I was expecting you to make all the beginner mistakes, but you did not. You were brave when you wrote. You did not hesitate.
这样是你觉得满意吗？
我觉得满意啊。
那就够了。
而且我觉得沟通不仅仅是语言的问题，也是态度以及你真的想传达的内容的东西。然后我觉得，就是你如果说你代表新加坡，那我觉得你是一个很好的代表。
谢谢你们的耐心。你好，好久不见。
今天的这个访问呢，我很肯定的，你学会了一个词，叫词穷。
对。
那你肯定见过这个那个魔法杯 ？Yes.
I think for O levels you will do very well really. How do you think I did for my 500 words just now? Was it good or bad?
Good.
Good 啊 ？What do you think?
Not bad.
说今天的目的达到了没有？成功吗？成功。OK.
Thank you. 谢谢。Woohoo!
Chinese language is a hard language. Of course, it's not impossible to study it, but it's also like calligraphy itself because it's a lifetime commitment. It goes further and further. It's a living language.
这个是个崭新的一个天地，所以很会吃苦，但是很值得去努力。
It is before.
Yeah. I mean, I believed in you all along. Yeah. Yay.